Good morning, this is Mary Catherine at Red Robin Farm, and it's a nasty, cold, wet, rainy day outside, and Adam and I were both needing to go to the grocery store, so we went early before the rain got bad, and I convinced him to get, oh, that's going to steam up, a nice big Boston butt roast, and he is slow cooking that for 8 hours today. That's going to be delicious, and it's going to make the whole house smell great. He's also making me a new loaf of bread, which will be a good thing to do. So I'm going to take a pause and take you into the studio because I'm staying inside today. I'll show you what I'm doing. But first, Tricky is snoozing. Hey, Tricky. How you doing, baby? Everything good? I don't know where... Oh, Bobo's over there by Daddy. Yeah, okay. So now we're back in the studio, and I'm painting. It's not raining right now, but we're supposed to get 2 inches of rain this afternoon. So we got out to the grocery store and back before it could hit. I have my Pandora station on. I have a nice pot of hot black tea with sugar and cream. That's a really nice pot of tea. I have my incense burning. Got my paints out. So far, I did some little layered, I guess, violets or something. And I'm halfway through this one. I've let this one die, and I have dry, excuse me. And I have to add the second set of petals and everything. The cards I did the last couple of days, I'm working on perfecting this type of card. It's a video that Cece does. And I think I'm improving slowly. It's, where's the other one? This one I didn't like as much. You really have to get the colors pretty muted. They're not supposed to be too bright. I did one that had really bright red, and that one's pretty good too, though. The trees are all the same height. I like it better when they're a little shorter and have some variation in height. I really like this. A young man bought one of these at the market. This is my Misty Forest scene. That's very fun to do. It's very layered. This was some leaves that I did. This is also a CC video. But I realized as I got to the end that she was doing her shading with some kind of an ink pen, a paint pen, some kind of a pen. And I was trying to do it with paint, and so it just didn't work quite the same. But it's okay. So those are some old ones. I'll put them down there in my basket. I have a basket of... Excuse me, a basket of cards. Adam says I should sell my cards by the pound. Oh, now if you were observant, you saw I have, that's that Smart Food popcorn. I'm embarrassed to say sometimes I buy that at the store because I really like the flavor. And I've got, this is all comfort food. I'm nibbling on some sea salt chocolate today. I don't usually do this much snackiness. This is what happens when you go to the grocery store. So I'm going to finish this up, probably do another Misty Forest scene. And do some crocheting. Oh, I've got an ad. The crocheting I'm working on right now. This is my prayer shawl bag. I made a big boo-boo. Here's the crocheted shawl I'm working on. Again, this is that Yarn Bee yarn. I'm nearly done. See, here's the 2 skeins, but it's this kind of yarn. Oh dear. I've got 2 more that I'll be working on next. And I'm doing it long ways. And for some reason, on one of my rows, I didn't go all the way to the end. And I stopped part way. I was busy watching TV one night with Adam. I stopped about a foot from the end. And I turned around and went back the other way. So when I looked at my shawl, I had this big L-shaped gap. It was ridiculous. I had to pull the whole thing out. It's probably 4 or 5 rows, and it's long ways, so that's a lot of yarn. And that's why I have this big wad over here, sorry to say. And I'm working my way back, using it up and then making progress. It's a little bit like going on a road trip, discovering you left something essential at home. You have to go back home to get it, and then you finally get back to the spot where you turned around, and you feel like you can make progress again. Anyway, that's a pretty boring video, but that's what's happening today, is mostly painting, crochet. I'm also watching, oh, I wanted to show y'all this. I'm watching this show, Country House Revealed. Watching the last one of 6. This is the Wentworth Woodhouse home in England. These are 6 country homes in England that this man, Dan Cruikshank, tours you through, and they're very well done. These are privately owned, so these are houses you cannot see. They've never been open to the public. This one is absolutely massive. I don't really like big old Palladian houses like that. I prefer rambling manor houses, but still, it's very interesting to watch. So if you're looking for something fun, these are 6 episodes. They're about an hour a piece. They're on YouTube, so they're free. So there's just a little plug for another show. If you're looking for, I like to watch these while I crochet because you can really just listen to them and glance up when something pretty is there. And this little boy back here, you may be looking at him. He's a little boy in Africa that we sponsor through Compassion Child, which is something I feel really strongly about. It's a wonderful organization. Anyway, this is a very rambly video. Okay, well, I hope y'all are having a drier day than us and a lot of fun. See you later. Bye-bye.